Hello and welcome to my channel, Crystal Experiences. This video is the 9th in a series designed to help you use your crystal pendants to enjoy even more crystal energy than you're currently experiencing, and also what to do when the unexpected happens with one. If you have not started the beginning of the series, by the word pendant, I mean any means of wearing a crystal around your neck, including set pendants, those in baskets, and necklace beads. And by the term guidance and intuition, I mean any sense that you've got that you're receiving helpful and useful information. And you can give it a lot of different names: angels, archangels, ascended masters, and so on. In this 9th video, I'll be discussing how you can enjoy the benefits of your crystal pendant in an environment where there's rules about them, or how you can work around that situation. This includes bans, judgments of others, and, well, conflicts with fashion standards. My name is Shamara, and I have been selling crystals for over 18 years, where I have shared stories and insights with hundreds of customers at markets and at our shops. Let's now move on to the discussion of how to enjoy the benefits of your crystal pendant, but the environment has rules about wearing them. This includes bans, judgments by others, and fashion. By the word ban, I mean the rules that limit your ability to wear jewellery at school or at work. And I'm not saying you should ignore the rules. There's a reason. The ban about pendants could exist to protect you from physical or mental harm. To illustrate this, look at what happened during discussions I had with nurses over many years. They often could not openly wear their jewellery. And if you think about it, the hospital was wanting to protect the staff from perhaps being accidentally strangled by someone who grabs the necklace when they're having a mental breakdown. The nurses and I found alternative places to hide them. One was to hide them in their bra. Another was to place them inside internal pockets. Some of them just added it to their uniforms. Once work was over, out could come the jewellery and it could be worn properly. And at schools, especially junior grades, there can be jewellery bans too. Why? The rules probably exist to protect a child from playground injuries when they fall on the jewellery, to protect the child from being upset if the jewellery gets lost or stolen at school, and to reduce the chance of the child being the focus of a jealous bully. Yeah, we had some customers tell us that. Here's how mothers came up with solutions. First, if the school allowed religious symbols like a Christian cross, they would see if they could get it as a crystal. Some created hidden pockets in their children's school clothes, but please look to check that if the child falls over onto that crystal, will it injure them? Others ensured that the crystal pendant was kept in the car once the kid got out to go to school, and when they came back into the car, well, they could put them on and start feeling the healing help straight away. Maybe you believe that in your workplace, having crystals on your desk could lead to some rather unpleasant comments by others. And a pendant then can be the easiest way of sneaking the crystalline help in. It's very hard for most employers to argue that you can't wear a pendant. And maybe you should buy those that maybe are a little smaller size so the critics are less likely to notice it. Or you can hide the pendant under a top with a high neckline or a jumper. And remember, you just don't talk about the crystalline energies while you're in this workplace, but you can enjoy knowing that you have a secret little helper getting on with its task of helping you and helping others directly and indirectly. Also be aware that the possibility may exist that your fear of being judged, it doesn't exist. It's not actually a reality. I bought crystals to a dental association where I was employed many years ago. The CEO was a bit concerned about them, as well as my chatter about dream interpretation when I was helping one of my colleagues who thought that their dream about drowning was predictive and so was worried about their upcoming holiday. No, it wasn't. It was purely symbolic. However, the rest of the staff loved seeing nature's creations as I wore it, and those are also on my desk. And thirdly, do you feel that there's a conflict between what you're guided to wear and what the fashion magazines and social media say are the trends? Maybe your intuition what it says, it means you've got a pendant that's the wrong shape, the wrong chain length, the wrong crystal type. It's just not going to be acceptable. Well, that really just becomes whether you prefer to follow fashion rules or you want your crystal pendants to help you in the best way possible. And you might also find it easier to pick the crystals to wear before picking your clothes. It actually often can work out really well that way. Always remember, the more that you're allowing your crystal friends to help you, the quicker you will sense them getting to work for you. And as I said earlier, this is part 9 in a series about everything you need to know about wearing a crystal pendant. The last upcoming video will be covering the topic of does size, shape and setting of the pendant matter. My name is Shamara, creating videos for you to enjoy your crystals even more effectively than you realise possible. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe, and I will look forward to reading any insightful comments.